just a great job there. You see the pullers out in front. You make one guy miss and you're off to the races. Excellent adjustment. They hadn't really run that play up to this point. And they find the end zone and a big answer. And those that are holding tickets on the over.
Pressure coming, McClendon, that corner, and it is taken away. What a sensational play by the Roughnecks.
Man, how about the catch by Brandon? Timing his jump perfectly, tipping it up to himself. Amazing concentration.
From 28 yards to extend the lead. And he punches it through. 1:49 remaining in regulation. Sinku Sweeting takes it to the 30, turns upfield, he's got a chance! Lost the kicker and he's tracked down from behind past midfield. There's a flag down back at the 36-yard line.
Jim, what's that flag?
Serious? I got you. I feel you. I feel you. Every call she's made is going against the law. I don't need to talk.
Number 8.
8. During the return, holding receiving team number 8. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It's 1st and 10.
So 1:39 to play. Jalen McClendon forced out, goes back against the grain, and that all that yardage they lost. 4-man rush. On time to the outside. And Geronimo Allison picks up the first down. Vegas is driving here, 1:12 to play.
You got to get to the line quickly, call a play immediately. Clock stops, so you don't need to clock it or anything, not at this point. But they're changing formation. I mean, they're wasting so much time. They got to call timeout. I mean, they've wasted 15 seconds.
And finally, the timeout.
Rod Woodson's
Timeout
got to
Las
be
Vegas,
beside
their
himself.
final timeout of the half, 30 seconds.
Come on, stop. Come here.
They got 4 today. Here comes pressure from the edge. McClendon goes in zone. It is incomplete. Off the hands of Matthew Sexton, and Houston will be home for the postseason. The margin is so thin.
And they got a great look. They get a good opportunity. It's going to be tight. There's going to be a collision. The ball's just a touch high. And they're not able to bring it in as Sexton has a chance at it, but it's well covered.
Excited for our team, XFL Southern Division champs, and play home game in the playoffs. We still have one regular season game left, but we're sure to playing in the playoffs, winning the division, and playing at home. So that's 2 out of our 3 goals, or 2 out of our 4 goals. One was to make the playoffs, 2 was to win the division and play at home, and then 3 is to win the divisional game, and then of course 4 is to win the championship game. So we're halfway there, and 10 or 9 games ago you couldn't say that. So I'm proud of our team. Our defense scored 2 touchdowns in the game. I mean, they just keep coming up with plays. Now I thought Vegas did a good job overall. I thought the last couple of games where they started McClendon at quarterback, they beat San Antonio by 14 points. They had a lot better team at the end of the year than they did earlier in the year, and you could see that. So they played a really good game against us, but we came through at the end under pressure, and that's significant to me, that the teams that play well under pressure and win, those are good teams, and we have a good team.
Coach, what's your history in the state of Texas, especially in the city of Houston, family legacy and everything? What does it mean for you to bring playoff football back here in the city of Houston?
Well, last time I came to the Texans, they weren't in the playoffs, so we went to the playoffs and won a playoff game there. So it was nice to come back again and
Say hello to your new
best friends. And this is why you save the challenge late. Let's listen in.
Yep. And what I saw the restriction. I looked back, and the ball was in the air.
Okay. So what I have,
It may have already been tipped at that point too.
I don't see a grab. Any grab takes place after the ball is in the air, so no flag, no foul. All right, Jason, after review, there's no flag for defensive holding. I've got a legal jam within 5. Any grab occurs after the ball was already in the air, so there's no foul for defensive holding.
In the seats here in the Alamo Dome. BB picked off. Guardians will try to turn this into 2 for themselves. With final 2 games, and Arlington loses the final 2. That's the only path there, and they would be there via the tiebreaker. How is that complete to Charleston Rambo?
That ball was tipped by Devin Darrington. He was the intended receiver, and then the ball falls into the lap of Rambo.
They all say the same thing. One former teammate. Hold on, Lowell. Go ahead with this.
Yeah, this is Darrington to the open field. And carrying to bring him down. Adewusi will try inside the 5. Devin Darrington. Pressure. Scott hits him, but complete. The score, Andrew Jamil.
He was one of the best middle schoolers in all the nation. Then he goes to IMG Academy, and he has success there.
Dormady now at quarterback.
180! What's that?
Pressure. Way overthrown to Jordan Thomas. Fred Brown is back deep. After the catch, respective teams leaving the 30 and 35. Brown, sideline. Brown, great field position. Hit hard at the 40. But on a night in which the offense is clicked with big plays, maybe they're going for the dagger. Patrick wants the jugular. Just shy of the 40, 19 yards.
Off because they're not gaining an advantage.
Patrick is bottled up, and he is brought down by Savion Patton. And this will end the game. In San Antonio for the first time, they win in front of their home fans inside the Alamo Dome. But most importantly, they are still alive in the XFL South race. They need to win the regular season finale against DC, and they need to hope that DC beats their competition, the Arlington Renegades, tomorrow, and that Arlington loses again. That had the feel of a big-time game, Sam, with importance on both sides.
What a hell of a game, man. Who knew being a head coach, man? I almost had heart attack about multiple times, man. That's why I love this game, man. It can take you from an all-time high to an all-time low within seconds. But to see our players respond the way they did after the season that we had, being in close games, being down 14-3 at the half, we just been through so much in our time here in the XFL, man, and see them come back and put the second half together, make the adjustments, playing for each other. As a head coach, man, I couldn't be any prouder of my guys, man. Today was a total team victory, from the coaches down to the players, down to our fans. I can't thank our fans enough, man. We got the greatest fans in the XFL. I mean, our fans come out, get loud. They show their support. They didn't waver, understanding that we were 0-3 coming into this game at home. We played in close games. The first game we lost by 3. We lost to Arlington by 2, and then Houston by 2. But we've been in every game. So to come out on this side, on the winning side of it, man, I just wanted to do a victory lap just to say thank you to the fans. And that win was more for them than anything. I'm proud to be a coach here in San Antonio. Proud of our guys, the way we responded in the second half, man. And hey, we still.
Was there contact with the ball in the air?
It's a good question. Certainly something to challenge. You've got it. Use it.
I want to review that number 80 was being held off on his route. Holding against 80.
I'm with you against this tight end. Frank, we do have holding against DC 39. He hooked him with the left arm during the route. So we're going to go from the previous spot, which is the 44, first down to the 39. Clock on the snap.
Man, you gotta love the challenge call in the XFL, man.
2nd and 1. They're going to run it. Letty Brown. He will scamper, has the first down. Remember, the clock does stop with the first down as they reset the chains. No timeouts for Arlington. Down by 3, 15 seconds to play. On 1st and 10, Perez scanning, has some room to run. He's going to take it. He's got to find that sideline, gets out of bounds to stop the clock. 8 seconds to play. Picked up 8 yards. Here we go. 27-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and he got it. Tie ball game in D.C. with 5 seconds to play. Got to kick it inside the 20, but short of the goal line if you're Russolino to get the action started. The deep kick. Williams will field it at his goal line. Coming out. 3 seconds to play. This will be the final play of the ball game. Can Williams make something happen? We are going to overtime here in D.C. Perez throwing it. End zone. Canella could not reel it in. 2-point conversion in round 1. No good. Empty backfield. Tomu looking left. Now goes to center. Scanning the entire field across his body. Incomplete. Perez flushed out, just throws it up, jump ball, incomplete. Sal Cannella couldn't come down with it. Can DC take control here in overtime, round 2? Tomu throwing, got him! Josh Hammond, 2-point conversion in round 2 is good.
A foot in front of the numbers, on the out route, outside or away from the defender. Really good execution. Pitch and catch. What does Arlington have up their sleeve?
This is it for the ball game. Arlington has to get in to keep it alive. With a stop, DC will win.
Sal Cannella, Santos Ramirez, tight end at the bottom of your screen. It's been the go-to guy.
For the game, Perez, no good! DC has clinched home field advantage. If you smell what the XFL is cooking.
Luis Perez tried to sneak one in here. Too many red jerseys. The defense for DC responds, rebounds, and now they're going to have a playoff game in the most hectic environment in the XFL.
Great win at home. Came down to a nail biter in overtime, our first overtime, so we got to experience that. Offense, defense, special teams did a good job today. Excited how everybody, stayed in the game and, finished strong at the end. And our defense came up clutch a couple times. We made, little errors, but, that's what this team is for. Is someone makes an error, the other guy picks them up. And we just want to shout out the fans. Thank you all for showing out. It was an incredible show out today. 18,000, I think, or plus. Yeah, so thank you, fans. We need you all for playoffs in 2 weeks, so excited to see y'all.
Yeah, let's get it. Playoff game in 2 weeks. We need a packed house. We really appreciate all the fans coming to the game and supporting us. That means a lot, and it helps us on the field. So, keep showing up and showing out. Appreciate you. Let's get it. 2 weeks.
See you guys.
Yeah, well, thanks. Thank you, guys. Today's game was fun, right? Good game to be a part of. Our team hung in there. Obviously, playing against Arlington, those guys were real coached well. They stayed in the fight. We used a boxing analogy for this game. Good boxers are taught to cut their opponent and then work the cuts, right? And then eventually be able to get the game or get the fight, if you will. So our guys did that, and proud of them, proud of our coaches, support staff. it's a good win for us.
You got to the shirt. You're always making a statement with your apparel.
Yeah. This is, I'm from Alabama, and Montgomery, Alabama, and there's an area called Ridgecrest, and like part of like who I am is because of Ridgecrest, and there's something we say when you say you're from Ridgecrest, the first thing they can say is what part, right? So it's almost like this rap group, Deuce Conrad made a song about it, and it's just a tribute to my middle school, Bellingraph, and the people back in Montgomery.
All right, Luis Perez. It's not your first time seeing it. So how were you able to prepare the guys?
Your backs off. There they go. Aitman to the outside. And he's going to be short. Big third down. DiNucci gets it with his legs.
Really good job here by the offensive line, sorting out the trash, pickup, help blocks, and then DiNucci does the rest with his feet. Man, this guy's dangerous when he gets on the edge.
There's the shot. Can he hit it? Intercepted. Lucas Dennis.
In the end zone. Let's see the end of it. Yeah, I mean, that's a great play by 25. He does an unbelievable job, Dennis, getting in there, sealing off the receiver.
Ball at the 10. First down. McCarron over the middle. Was that picked off? Was that picked off by Bryce Thompson? DiNucci, designed run. And why not Ben DiNucci? To make it 27-12. Lindsey converts. 3rd and 14. Nothing. Tisdale again. 2 timeouts remaining. Probably gonna be a steady diet of Hammonds and Lindsey here as they try to salt this one away, and that could do it right there. 3rd and 14. Big shot, and that will do it. That was Kelvin McKnight. Field goal good. Let's bring in our VP of officiating, Dean Blandino. Dean, walk us through the tiebreakers for the playoffs.
Yeah, so tiebreakers, obviously there's a good chance that Seattle and St. Louis are going to be tied with the same record. Then it goes to divisional record. And when you get down to the 4th tiebreaker, it's the offensive and defensive rankings, the combined points per game scored and points per game allowed. So that's why Seattle, just trying to pad that resume and add some points to it in case it gets to that 4th tiebreaker.
Well, it was an important win for us, obviously, and with tiebreakers and everything, we, kind of calculated it where we need to get some points to overcome some things. So that's why we set up the field goal at the end of the game, and the guys played well. I was proud of them. They played hard. They overcome adversity. We had a drop, an interception. A couple things go wrong, but guys fought back and thought they played well. I thought number 1 played his butt off on defense, and the guys played hard.
What was the difference today for DiNucci throwing for 2 touchdowns and then obviously having that big run for the others?
Well, Ben's getting better and better. When he gets comfortable, when he got comfortable with the offense, you could see his play, going up and kind of out of the roof. So the last 4 or 5 games, he's played extremely well, and hopefully he can keep doing that down the stretch.
He was able to get a rhythm in the first half, especially. Talk a little about the offensive line, what they were able to do to help him get there.
Well, Lions gave up 2 sacks today for the first time. I think we've given up a sack in 3 games. So, those guys, as many times as we throw it, to do that is outstanding. It's really good. We play 8 guys all the time. We rotate. They only dress 7 in the NFL. We're playing 8. So, just because it's hard to figure out who's better than who. They're all a good group.
Overall, how do you look at the defensive effort today?
Oh, they played hard. The back end played hard. We got some rush. We did a couple of good things in the run game, and overall, I thought they did a heck of a job.
Now you get a chance to go home to the final game of the season, everything right in front of you. What is sort of the message of what you're looking for these guys for the coming?
Well, the method is to win, number one, and then after that, we'll see how it plays out because we're still in a battle to see who makes the playoffs. You know, it's a shame that it comes down to that, but it's just one of those things. But it's just the way that everything's set up. Hopefully, we play well. Thank you.